Hello everyone. Before we get started, make sure to like and subscribe, and leave a comment saying where you're from and when you watched. That way, YouTube will continue to show you stories like this. Now, let's get started. Asterisk, I could no longer tell what was real and what was a nightmare. 3 days had passed since I received that strange video footage of me lying motionless on an operating table, with something crawling down from the ceiling. Ever since, I hadn't been able to sleep deeply. Every time I closed my eyes, I saw the ceiling split open, and from the darkness, it would slither out slowly, silently crawling along the ceiling like some thinking predator, then stopping directly above me. It never came closer. It never went away. It just stayed there. I had stepped into a place without cameras. I had seen what no one should ever see. But what scared me most wasn't the image. It was the silence afterward, because it meant it had crawled out of the ceiling, and it was looking at me. I decided to do something I had sworn never to do: go back to the hospital. Not out of curiosity, not out of bravery, but because I knew only there could I find answers. I brought a small hidden body cam strapped under my jacket. If anything happened, I'd have it on record. I walked into the hospital like any anonymous visitor. No one recognized me. No one. From my old night shifts was still there. They'd changed the roster. I'd heard the new guard had quit after his very first night. I took the stairs up to the second floor. No one followed me. No sound at all. But I didn't go to operating room 4. Instead, I went to the old section behind the main hallway, a place no camera ever covered. A forgotten stretch of darkness. It had once been the hospital's medical records room, abandoned for years. The wooden door was warped with rot, the nameplate long gone. No one spoke about it. And most importantly, no cameras. I switched on my flashlight, took a deep breath, and pushed the door open. Inside, it was pitch black. But immediately, I sensed the air was different. Not just dust and mold, but the stale scent of time locked away, of something desperate to be buried, yet endlessly screaming to be unearthed. I moved past rows of collapsed filing cabinets. One old drawer was jammed. I yanked it, hard dust exploded into the air. Inside was a thin folder, unmarked except for one line scrawled by hand. Case 13, internal record. I opened it. The first photo made my hands tremble. The face of a man almost unrecognizable. Half his face burned, his left eye milky white. The corner of his mouth torn wide as if slashed. Underneath it read, Dr. Andrew Turner, Surgery Department, missing since July 21st, 1999. I swallowed hard. Next was a scanned incident report, with handwritten notes in the margin. Subject exhibited signs of acute psychosis. Performed unauthorized surgery on unidentified patient. Motive unknown. Upon discovery, subject barricaded himself, set entire operating room on fire. Body never recovered. Cameras inactive at the time. Evidence suggests deliberate data erasure. Turned to the last page. A personal journal entry, written in jagged handwriting. I will not disappear. They plan to erase me from this place, but I am still here. I still have eyes to see, and the ceiling will be where I wait. Cameras cannot see me, but you can. I closed the file. My entire body was ice. Then I heard it 3 knocks, not at the door. From the ceiling. Slow, deliberate, chilling. I raised my flashlight upward. The ceiling was stained with old watermarks. but one panel of plaster was cracked open, revealing darkness inside. I couldn't look away, and from within, a hand reached out. Long, grey, veiny, its fingers hooked onto the edge, like a spider's legs. I stepped back. The footsteps began echoing through the room, but nothing moved on the floor. I tilted my head back. It was crawling along the ceiling. Following me, its head twisted upside down. Unblinking eyes locked onto mine. Its mouth began to open, and I heard that familiar whisper, "Why did you come back?" I bolted, didn't close the door, didn't take anything. I didn't stop until I reached the main road where there were people, where there was light. I gasped for air like a drowning man. The body cam was still recording. I prayed it had caught something. But when I checked it home, the video file was empty. 0 bytes, nothing. Once again, every trace was erased like. It refused to let itself be recorded. No evidence. No lens could hold it. But there was one thing it couldn't erase. Me. I remembered everything. And that's why I'm telling you this. Now, because, as you hear my voice, maybe you're also in a place with no cameras. And if you hear soft knocking on your ceiling after this video ends, don't look up, because it knows you're watching. Asterisk. Please like and subscribe to the channel to listen to the next episode, Eyes in the Mirror.